What's going on, believers? Volt Army. We have Gate.io coming. We have Voltichange coming. And a little birdie told me that they might be coming around the same time. It's not financial advice, but I'm always right.
Trying to put money in your pocket, that crypto wallet, that bing bada bing ching ching big profit. Throwing the market sideways. I'm looking for ways to get paid. I'm checking my coins around breakfast, then again around bedtime.
All right, guys, I want you to look at the price action on the chart here. Matter of fact, let's kind of focus this in just a little bit. So I want everybody to see, I want everybody to know what the numbers are and how this plays out. Now, if you remember, I've been talking to you about this parallel channel that we've created that we've really kind of stuck to very good for almost a month now, a little over a month. We're actually at, 6 weeks, maybe 7 weeks. And that is a parallel channel that was created after an upward motion, which means that we're in a bull flag, right? And that bull flag ends up popping out somewhere. And oh God, I just screwed up my. So anyway, what I wanted to do is this red line right here that you can see. This line represents resistance. This is going to be our biggest. This is going to be our biggest obstacle coming forward, which we should be able to break through fairly well. Once Gate.io makes an announcement, I would fully expect that this right here, which is only going to hold for so long, by the way. So remember that you may see some downward pressure because we're at the bottom of this red line that we're at right now. That is actually our last point of resistance. You can see all of the resistance right here. Now that becomes support later on, but for right now it's resistance, and you have another resistance band coming right up here. So we break through this and we get the announcement, then we go through this one as well. Then you also have another level of resistance up here at 1,062. Now this level of resistance is actually significant. When you start to move over here, you can kind of see, and I think I may have this just a little bit off, maybe right there, 97.32, just getting under 1,000 is where it was looking. I must have moved it a little bit, but so we've got significant sorts of resistance at those levels. Now here's the thing. If we continue on, then it becomes a line of support. Now, the best thing for this to play out, the best possible way would be for us to get the announcement from Gate.io, move through this level of resistance, break through this level of resistance, test the new high, whatever the new high is going to be that's caused by Gate.io. And, you can make a projection based on past news or something like that. You can see, when you have one of those big moves up here, you can say probably 1,100 from this area down here at the bottom is the point of resistance. So when you're starting at 82, then you're probably looking at somewhere in the neighborhood of around 12 or 1,300, somewhere up in this area. That's going to be the spot where you start to encounter the biggest level of resistance. So now let's go over to the other side and let's check that out, and let's see if that actually plays out. And we see if we're in a point right here. So yeah, we're going to have resistance coming along on this level. And in fact, I think that level is probably going to be about 1150, where we're going to really experience that first level of resistance on that level. Did we call it? Yeah, we actually called it perfectly right here. So this is the area that we're probably going to start to struggle trying to maintain that support, like right in that area. So that being said, that's probably the perfect time to make an announcement, like, for example, Voltichange. So keep your ears tuned in, because obviously there's big announcements that are coming, and we're going to see all this thing. We're going to see this thing play out over time. So just bear those numbers in mind. And I know I spent more time doing technical analysis today than at most normal times, but I think it's significant for everybody to understand and learn where we are, where we can go, and how we get there. From a chart standpoint. So these are the goals. We want to get through 8830. We want to get through 97, 90. It looks like around 9,700 really. Then we want to be able to bust through. We want to get into the 1160 range. From there, that's when we want to give maybe a Voltichange announcement. And from that point, we should be able to spring off of that. Now, also should be noted, Voltoshi just replied here a little bit, name an altcoin with 1,000x potential. Voltichange, Volt from 50 million to 50 billion. Why not? 34 centralized exchanges, 10 decentralized exchanges, 4 fiat gateways, dozens of partnerships and sponsorships, a play-to-earn game, over 50,000 holders, an NFT collection, all of this in 8 months. Voltichange, the DEX making every crypto deflationary, is next. So we know that everything's ready. We've got the sense that it's all right there. The only question now, the only variable is time. Moving on.
All right, guys, little technical difficulty on the camera today. So we're doing this kind of rogue. And so it looks like we've got some support lines that we need to test and retest and push through. And if we can successfully do that, then it looks like smooth sailing to new all-time highs. It's not financial advice. My name is Bleaves, and I'm always right.
I'm trying to put money in your pocket, that crypto wallet, that bing bada bing ching ching big profit. Even when the market's sideways, I'm looking for